Hey there, card folk. Speedrobo here. With the recent news of the Buddyfight anime going on hiatus, many of my colleagues have expressed concerns about the game's future. These concerns are not unfounded. However, today I would like to take a moment to discuss how this hiatus could be good for the Buddyfight card game. As I'm sure you are well aware, the Buddyfight card game ties heavily into its anime series. The characters from the show are predominantly featured on many different card arts, and the series as a whole ties heavily into what cards get released when. So without Buddyfight having this anime, the card designers for Future Card Buddyfight will have a lot more freedom to make and support whatever they feel like. Instead of the main character and main villain decks getting support after support after support, new cards, new cards, new cards, new cards all the time, more niche stuff will be able to get support, and more unique archetypes have the potential of being created. Uh, More evidence to support that the Buddyfight anime does drag down what cards get made is all we have to do is look at X. Right? During the X series, what did we see? Chaos and Thunder Empire. And that was basically it. Uh, they got non-stop support, and they were basically the only two decks that got played. While there were some fringe decks in there, we always saw Chaos and we always saw Thunder Empire, and that's because that's what the card designers had to support, because that's what was being played in the TV show. So it's my hope that without this anime dictating what gets cards, we could see massive rounds of legacy support to decks that don't get played anymore. We could see more sets like Buddy Lineage, which Buddy Lineage was undeniably fantastic for the game. Buddy Lineage made many, many old decks bump back up to at least rogue status. They are certainly viable to play now. Even if they won't see any tournament wins, those decks are still absolutely viable. They are no longer going to get instantly bodied by the new ace archetypes. And as an extension, we could even see more creative archetypes get released into the game. Now I would like to address two concerns, the primary concerns about Buddyfight no longer having the anime. A lot of people say that it's going to kill the game. Firstly, Buddyfight already has a dedicated player base. And this dedicated player base, for the most part, doesn't really care if there's an anime or not in the long run. It's not going to affect them playing the game. They're here to play the game. As long as the cards that get released are fun, which arguably we'll be seeing more varied cards get released now that there is not going to be an anime, I don't see that being a problem. The other major concern is new players getting into the game. Oh, how are they going to get into the game? There's no anime. People like the multimedia element to their card games now. That's something that people really like. Well, it's not like Buddyfight was ever being aired on TV. Certainly not in the States. It was never aired on TV. And it doesn't change the fact that there's still 5 seasons of Buddyfight freely available to watch at any time on YouTube. Buddyfight's always been a YouTube-based show. That's not going to change. So any player that's new looking to get into Buddyfight probably hasn't seen the first season of the anime yet. Nothing's stopping them from watching this massive backlog of content. To top it off, if somebody is really craving for new Buddyfight content, it is confirmed that the manga will be continuing. Thanks for listening to me talk about why I think this hiatus could be healthy for the game. This video was entirely unscripted, off the cuff, as I'm sure you could tell. And I would like to hear your opinions. Hit me up in the comments below, or talk about it on my Discord channel. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you think I'm wrong, like, absolutely, let me know. I just wanted to attempt to put a positive spin and my own take on this hiatus news. I've been Speedrobo, and I'll see you later.